Yeah, what the hell? Right, so the teams will get lined up. For New Zealand, it's going to be Beth Peaker up the front, Olivia Gloyn in the middle, and Sue Garrett at the back. For the UK, it's Charlotte Pickett up the front, Debbie Harris in the middle, Sarah Simpkin up the back. Ball goes down and picked up by Beth Peaker for New Zealand. Beth Peaker moves through the traffic, going down towards the 30-yard line. Checks up, bounces, pulls it back in. Beth Peaker heads in towards her goals, twists down the pad, drives down the front, shoots it through. As we begin to feel a few spots of rain again. Surely not more rain. Ball goes in, it's down on the UK side. Sarah Simpkin snaps it up. Sarah Simpkin for the UK. Checked up in traffic at the moment by the New Zealand defence, but now she breaks away from them. Beginning to move downfield. Sarah Simpkin making her way downfield, looking for her number one, Charlotte Pickett at the 30-yard line. Sue Garrett at the moment doing a great job covering up Charlotte Pickett. And the pass goes through, but it's a little bit long and it will go over the sideline. So Sue Garrett will get the free throw from the back line, throws it back in, didn't get a nice first bounce, mops it up at the second attempt. Sue Garrett looking for a way out past Charlotte Pickett, just checks up, puts down the power, looks out, throws one out to Beth Peaker, but came off the top of the stick and it runs loose in midfield. Beth Peaker will go down for it, she can't pull it in. It's mopped up by Olivia Gloyn in the number 2 shirt for New Zealand. Olivia Gloyn makes her way downfield. Debbie Harris up on her non-stick side, pushing her hard. Olivia Gloyn turns back in, Charlotte Pickett then has a chance to hit her and she does. Swings, lays in the wood. Oh, Olivia Gloyn just floats a little pass away towards Beth Peaker, but it digs in the mud. Sue Gower cops one from Debbie Harris as she goes to a pickup, and we'll see what the umpire says. And umpire Alan Malloy. So they'll line up on umpire Alan Malloy of Zimbabwe. Come together again. Umpire tells them to get back behind the tee, or where the tee might be in that mud. Ball goes in, snapped down the middle by Debbie Harris. Debbie Harris, I think, well, oh, stick with swing. So UK immediately going to go back. Free goal to the UK. They get the first one on the board. Debbie Harris pulling the ball down in the line, and the flat swing came straight in from Olivia Gloyn. Straight into the eye of Debbie Harris, I think. But Debbie Harris is pretty tough. She'll take that and carry on. Ball in again. It's loose on that side. And we'll see what the umpire says. Umpire's going to say line them up again, I think. No, wait, he's going to say down hit, I think, against the UK. Down hit against the UK, so free throw goes to New Zealand. Beth Peaker will take it to herself. She'll pull it back in. She'll move the big horse, I think that's Zane round the pack. Float it across to Sue Gower. They don't want to be bouncing over this 30-yard line today. They go downfield, straight through the middle of the mud. Pops a little pass back across to Beth Peaker. Beth Peaker wheels around Sarah Simpkin, lines up the post and shoots it through. Makes it 3-1.
Yeah, smart bit of play there by New Zealand. Beth Peaker not wanting to take the bounce herself. Can't blame her to pass it off to Sue Gower. She delivered it down. Beth Peaker done the rest. 3 goals, plays 1. Righto, they come in now. The ball goes in. It hits the head of Debbie Harrison on the deck. First to it will be that lady in Debbie Harrison, number 2 for the UK side. She comes up with the ball. Spins away now from Olivia Gloyn. Comes up, just checks up. Neat little spin there. Just collects her right now, being well marked up there by Olivia Gloyn. Ducks in stick side, cops one for her trouble. Sarah Simpson comes in and takes care of Beth Peaker. Debbie Harris now with the paddock in front of her, looking to link up with Charlotte Pickett. The little knot had the pass, the take, all good. Charlotte Pickett with the ball now in the area. Oh, drives around the front of Sue Gower, puts the shot out and the sticks go up, and that's all clear. So 3 goals, plays 2. Rightio, the ball goes in now. Once again, it's on the deck of Beth Peaker. She was straight onto that. Or she cops a neat little backswing there from Sarah Simpkin. Passed it off to Sugao once again. Sugao, the number 3 of the New Zealand side, with the ball. Riding down now. Charlotte Puckett comes in to give her a bit of attention. The pass goes in straight to the racket of Beth Peaker. Beth Peaker now V. Sarah Simpkin, ducks in stick side. Thought about the backhand shot. Thinks better of it. Beth Peaker now goes for a little ride. Comes out. Sarah Simpkin just sitting off her waiting. Beth Peaker goes down into the corner, goes across, thinks about putting the pace on, just checks up now, puts a little spin on top of the D, but Sarah Simpkin's right there to shut the gate once again. So Beth Peaker now just rides out, comes to the top of the D, ducking, diving, weaving, comes in. Sarah Simpkin thinks about the swing. Beth Peaker just turns off her. The little flick over the top. It's waved away, no goal. Great bit of work there by Sarah Simpkin. Rightio, so play on court now. Charlotte Piker with plenty of space. She gets a pass from Sarah Simpkin, but just checks up in centre field. Comes up on. Now she puts the gas on. Olivia Gloin comes in, gives her a bump. Charlotte Piker now still with the ball, however. She's got 2 Kiwi shirts on. Gets away from them. Gets a kind bounce over in the corner there. Charlotte Piker now. Goes in stick side. Cops a big swing from Sue Gal, but evades that right down to the open goal. And that levels it up at 3 goals apiece. Rightio, so that sees out the first chucker, 3 goals apiece. Absolutely nothing in it here. Rightio, so looks like we're about ready to get underway in the second chucker here, 3 goals apiece. Rightio, the ball goes in now, it's off the racket to the ones and on the deck, but the umpire whistle sounds. It looks like it's going to be a UK ball. And it will be that man in Jason Webb, the number 3. Play on called now. Jason Burbage finds a bit of space. Gets the pass now. Jason Webb comes in. Jason Burbage just flicks it back to him and says, here, you take it. I don't want to carry it in the mud. Gary Malcolm comes in, but Jason Webb just steps aside him. Jason Burbage comes in. Regan Gloin's horse just took a little tumble there, but he's back up on his feet now. Jason Webb still with the ball. Rides down now. Jason Burbage doing a great job there. Jason Webb just trying to find a bit of open space. Look to link up with Danny Dewick now. The pass goes in. Danny Dewick kicks the horse in the guts and says, let's go, pony. 4 goals, plays 3. UK take the lead.
Right, so we go to the far side, crowd side of the field, line up on umpire Patrick O'Sullivan. Ball goes in and it's come off the sticks. It's down on the New Zealand side. It's kicked towards that side and Danny Dewick snaps it up aboard the Grey Horse Nostalgia. Nostalgia's got pace. Runs to the 30-yard line. Danny Dewick goes for it, can't put it back in. And it's Dean Gow just mops it up aboard Socks for New Zealand. Spins Socks round, goes for a little bit of a ride. Drives round the front, comes back towards the 30-yard line, pops a little pass out towards Gary Malcolm, but he can't hold on to it. It's loose on the floor. Sticks go down and dig for it. Jason Webb pulls it in aboard Rosie. Rosie getting moving through the mud. And Jason Webb going down towards the 30-yard line, pops a little pass across to Danny Dewick again. Danny Dewick marked up by Dean Gower aboard Socks. Danny Dewick just a bit static out in the corner at the moment. Looking for a way out. Dean Gower's got him slightly in the corner. Trapped up, lays in the wood, dislodges the ball. I think umpire's whistle's gone. And he says Danny Dewick was taken out over the back line. Good defence by Dean Gower. Flicks a little ball out to himself. Then he runs straight into Danny Dewick, and Socks decides he doesn't really like running into Danny Dewick. And Woods laid in, and umpire's whistle goes. And we'll see what the umpire says. Umpire says they're going to march it downfield. A body shot apparently, so free goal. Free goal to New Zealand. Service score, clocks around at 4-all. Ball goes in, it's out of her back. Jason Webb snaps it up aboard Rosie. Going down the wheels of Zafedi line. Danny Dewig's right there. Little pass goes across to Danny. Danny lines up the sticks and shoots it through. UK men grab one back. 5 plays 4.
Yeah, great pick up out the back there by Jason Webb. The ball just stopped completely dead. Jason Webb picked up a ton of mud with it, but still managed to ride down, delivered it to Danny Dewig as the ball goes in. It goes straight into that man's racket in Danny Dewig. He puts a little pass out to Jason Webb. Wasn't the greatest of passes. The ball's on the deck now. Jason Webb, he leads it on the deck. First back to it will be old Dean Gow. He just sweeps in now, gives the racket a little twirl. He's looking now to link up with Regan Gloin. The little pass straight into his racket. Jason Webb gets there just in the nick of time. Regan Gloin just ducks in behind him now. Jason Webb just comes off, tries to cut off the goals. Regan Gloin just checks up, sitting on top of the D now. Regan Gloin looking to level things back up now, comes in stick side. Oh, Jason Webb gives him a couple of big hits. Oh, but Regan Gloin just avoids them all. Spins away from him and puts it through. Rightio, the ball goes in now. Oh, comes off the 6-1. Quick pick up there by Regan Gloin. He passes it out to his number 2 and Gary Malcolm. Gary Malcolm with the ball. He's copping a ton of attention there from Jason Webb, but the pass goes in. Trickles out towards the sideline. Regan Gloin picks it up. But unfortunately, the sideline snuck on him a bit too quickly. So it will be now Jason Webb with the penalty throw from the sideline. Play on is called now. Oh, he put the little fake out, the big bomb, and takes it himself now. Jason Webb with the ball, being hard marked there by Regan Gloin. Jason Webb ducking, diving, looking for a pass now. He wouldn't want to take the bounce on the muddy field. Jason Webb with the ball, once again throws out the little fake. This time Regan Gloin didn't fall for it. Jason Webb still with the ball. Just ducking, diving, weaving now, looking for someone to pass it to, but once again, great pressure there in the centre field from the New Zealand side. Jason Webb now decides to take it himself, put the little lob out, and it come up kindly for him. The pace is on now in the mud. Regan Gloin just says, come on, Pony, let's go. Jason Webb, though, he just has to check up as Dean Gower doing a wonderful job on Danny Dewig in the area there. Jason Webb with the ball now, just ducking. Oh, that time he sold the fake. Regan Gloin fell for it. Jason Webb rides down now, cops a big hit there from Gary Malcolm as the ball's dislodged. But the umpire whistle has sounded. So it looks like it's going to be a UK ball, and it will be Danny Dewig to take the free throw. But that is time, ladies and gentlemen. So at the end of the second chukker, 5 goals apiece. She's all level.
Going to be around to watch the final tomorrow, and I'm probably right. So for Lizzie Sheeran, who's coming at number 1 for the UK ladies, her first job aboard Scooby, would take this free throw. She drives round Sue Gower, and Sue Gower manages to lay a stick on her and dislodge a ball, but umpire's whistle's gone. And what's the umpire going to say? Sue Gower doesn't want to give the ball back, but she's going to have to, because I think the umpire's decided it's a free goal. Free goal to the UK. 6-5 the score goes to. And we're going to line up on the crowd side of the field on umpire Patrick O'Sullivan. I think Sue Gower tapping the stick downwards to get that ball out as Lizzie Sheeran went past her. Ball has broken out of his line out. It's loose on the New Zealand side. Sue Gower picks it up. Immediately the new UK defence close in on her. She holds on to it. Lizzie Sheeran and Debbie Harris working overtime trying to get this back. Chasing her down the field. She'll look to link up with Beth Peaker at the 30-yard line. Sarah Simpkins right there alongside her. Beth Peaker takes a pass. Spins a big horse Zane round and looks to line up against Sarah Simpkin. Sarah Simpkin aboard Batanga. Just checks in between her and the post. Beth Peaker driving in. Beth Peaker goes for a little bit of a ride. Checks in behind, lines up the post, throws a big one up over top. And that's a goal on the board for New Zealand. 6-all the score, it remains locked up.
Yeah, nice tight game here. Goal for goal so far here in the third chukker. As they come back to line on the commentary side, the ball goes in. Oh, Sue Gow just plucked that one out. Great take there by the number 3 for the New Zealand side. She's riding down. She's got Lizzie Sheeran marking hard on the non-stick side. Sue Gow just checks up before the line now. Beth Peaker makes a bit of space. The little pass goes in. Great take there by Beth Peaker. Oh, just ducks in non-stick side. The shot under the horse's neck, and that's all clear. New Zealand take back the lead. 7 goals, play 6. Rightio, the crowd starting to get a bit vocal there on the far side. The ball goes in. Oh, this time it's Sarah Simpkin's turn. She plucked it out the back. Sarah Simpkin riding down now. She's got Lizzie Shearing out in front. Sarah Simpkin, the little pass. Oh, the great take. Lizzie Shearing, the shot under the neck. And once again, the sticks goes up. And once again, we're tied up at 7 goals apiece. Rightio, the ball goes in, it comes off the sticks. Oh, no, it doesn't. It goes straight in the racket of Debbie Harris. Debbie Harris, the number 2 for the UK side. She's got Lizzie Shearing out the front. Sarah Simpkin doing a great job on Sue Gower. And Lizzie Shearing once again rides into an open goal. And to this time, it's the UK side take the lead. 8 goals, play 7.
Ball goes in, it's out the back, and umpire blows. I think umpire Patrick O'Sullivan said I didn't throw it in straight. So we'll have another go at it. And that's gone high into the crowd. Bounced back off the crowd. No, it's disappeared. Someone's retrieved it for him. So Patrick O'Sullivan gets his ball back. And we can play on. They come together again. That's not a very straight line out. But there again, who's to say whether T is under all that mud? Right, ball goes in, it's down in the mud. And they reach for it and dig for it. And someone finds a spade and makes a hole and manages to excavate the ball from it. Right, so Laura Dempster's managed to win it out of that mud fight. And Laura Dempster now will set sail downfield. She'll have Lizzie Shearing up hard on her non-stick side. Going down towards the 30-yard line, pops a long pass across to Beth Peaker. Beth Peaker couldn't grab it at the first attempt. She'll get back to it first and mop it up for New Zealand. Beth Peaker now riding in towards the goals. Tries to find a way around Sarah Simpkin, nothing doing on that occasion. Beth Peaker now circles in, looks to step around the side, looks to throw it out the side, thinks about it, but Sarah Simpkin's right there. Beth Peaker goes for another little ride around. Beth Peaker just coming in again. Sarah Simpkin keeping right with her. Beth Peaker throws a little one up over the top. Goal judge to say it's good. Makes it 8-all.
Yeah, really tight game here. Neither side able to pull clear. Just goal for goal, which is what we love to see. Making for a great game of Polocrosse here. Not the best of conditions, but the players are doing well. Rightio, so the ball's in, it comes off the racket, so the one pops out the UK side. Lizzie Shearing comes in, mops it up. Oh, she's got a whole paddock in front of her. Sarah Simpkin comes in, takes out Sue Gower. Lizzie Shearing heads right over in the corner for the good clean bounce, and she gets it right down to an open goal and all clear. Very smart play there by Lizzie Shearing, headed over in the corner where the only patch of grass remains. Got the clean bounce and slotted it through. Rightio, so the ball's in, it's out the back, and first to see it will be the number 3 for New Zealand, and Sue Gower. Oh, she just mopped that one up. She rides out, she's got Beth Peaker out in front, the little pass, the take, and this time it's Beth Peaker's turn right into an open goal. And just in the nick of time as it slowly dwindles away, 9 goals apiece. Rightio, so the players come in now, the ball goes in, it's out the back. Jason Burbage horse just took a bit of a tumble, but the umpire's whistle has sounded. Jason Burbage just checks his horse, but it's got the all clear, and it's going to be a New Zealand ball. Looks like it's going to be Dean Gower to put the little pass out straight in the racket of Shane Hill now. Shane Hill riding down, being hard marked there by Jason Burbage, just taking him over that sideline. Oh, Shane Hill, a neat little spin there. Jason Burbage gives him in 1-2. 3. Oh, Shane Hill just turns off him but leaves him for dead now. Still looking to link up with Dean Gower, but Jason Webb doing a great job on him. The little pass goes in. Oh, Dean Gower just loses Jason Webb in the corner. Oh, but Jason Webb did well to get back. Dean Gower still with the ball, however. Oh, ducks in now, just wrong-footed Jason Webb there and slotted it through.
So New Zealand go to a 1-goal lead, 10-9 the score at the start of the fourth. They'll go and line up on umpire O'Sullivan on the crowd side of the field. Well, actually, there's a crowd on both sides of the field, I've just realised. Ball goes in, mopped up by Jason Webb. Pulled that in from nowhere out of the mud. Pops a little pass through to James Davidson. James Davidson couldn't hold on to it. Jason Webb, lovely pick up out of the back of the line out. Unfortunately, couldn't quite link up with James Davidson over 30-yard line. And New Zealand have won it back and they go on the attack with Shane Hill, their number 2, making good progress down midfield. A ball run. Pops a little pass across towards Dean Gower. Dean Gower just spins round and drives in towards the post and bangs it through. 11-9. They come together again. In it goes, it's on the floor. Jason Webb will go for it. Jason Webb pulls it in, holds on to it. New Zealand surround him. He bombs the ball back in towards James Davidson. But Dean Gower is there to try and steal it. Shane Hill will steal it. Shane Hill wins the ball for New Zealand. Looks to set sail downfield. Shane Hill moving nicely through midfield. Jason Burbridge comes in for a big swing but thinks better of it. Shane Hill still there. Jason Burbridge trying to get up and block him up. Jason Webb doing a good job at the moment, just trying to contend with Dean Gower. But, oh, Dean Gower, he managed, oh, a little pass just slips through under Jason Webb's nose, and Dean Gower can wheel away to the post and shoot it through and make it 12-9.
Yeah, the New Zealand men managing to string a couple of consecutive goals out here. 12 goals, plays 9. They push out to a 3-goal lead, probably the biggest lead of the game so far. Rightio, so the ball goes in. Oh, hits the header. Gary Malcolm and pops out now. It's Shane Hill, the number 2. He mops it up now. Shane Hill, great bit of work in back play there by Gary Malcolm. Takes out both UK players. But meanwhile, Shane Hill delivers the ball into Dean Gower. Dean Gower with the ball now. Just goes for a little right across the top of the D. Jason Webb just sitting off him. Dean Gower ducking and diving. Jason Webb goes for a little ride, rides out. Oh, Dean Gower thinks about driving around the front, but Jason Webb's right there. The neat little spin on the top of the D and the backhand shot. And that's all clear, 13 goals, plays 9. Rightio, the ball goes in, but the umpire whistle sounds. And I think he's going to throw it in as the call. Rightio, so the ball's in, it's out the back first, so it will be Jason Webb. Jason Webb with another great pick up out the back. He's thriving in the muddy conditions out here is Jason Webb. He's riding down now. He's got James Davison. Oh, puts a little fake out. Shane Hill fell for it. The pass goes in, straight in the racket of James Davidson, and he slots one through for the UK side.
So the UK needed that one. 13 plays 10. They get back within 3. Great work out the back by their captain, Jason Webb again. And he linked up with James Davidson this time, and James Davidson just slotted it through the posts. In they come again. Out the back it goes again. Again, Jason Webb will go for it. Again, Jason Webb will win it. The UK men's captain having a big game out the back. Now he's got to try and just link up with his number 1 in James Davidson. Big hit comes in, straight into the head. So that will make it 13 plays 11. 3 goal to the UK with a head hit on Jason Webb. Ball goes in, it's down on the floor, and they'll fight for it. And I think it's a stick of Jason Burbridge. And a face guard comes off, a ball comes over the sideline. And we'll see what they say. They come together. Umpire throws it in, it's knocked down on the New Zealand side. Oh, lovely pick up by Gary Malcolm. He flicks it away to Shane Hill. Shane Hill, let's run. And run can run. Going down towards the 30-yard line. Pops a little pass across the doors. Dean Gower. Dean Gower will line up arms and shoot it through. Ball goes in, it's down on the UK side. And it's snapped up by Dean Gower. Dean Gower running downfield, but time's going to defeat him.
Rightio, so they come in now, the ball goes in, it drops out the back. Debbie Harris had the first one, but she left it on the deck. Charlotte Pickett now, she comes in and mops it up. She's got Leslie Shearing coming quickly. Charlotte Pickett puts a little pass straight over in the racket of Leslie Shearing. And a very quick goal there to the UK ladies. 14 goals, plays 12. So they line up now on the far side of the field. Umpire happy with the lineup now, puts it in. It's a big long one out the back. Debbie Harris, Sue Gow, they both met at the same time. They left it on the deck now. It's Olivia Gloin. Oh, she went to pass it over to Beth Baker. Charlotte Piker just stole it out of mid-air now. Charlotte Piker with the ball. Oh, Beth Baker comes in, give her a bit of attention. Charlotte Piker now copping a ton of hits there, but she just drives down to level to Leslie Shearing. The shot under the neck. It's hit the post though, the ball's still in play. First back to it will be Sue Gower. Sue Gower, the number 3 for the New Zealand side with the ball. Just cleans that one up now and checks up deep in the defensive area there for the New Zealand side. Sue Gower now drives around the front, heads over to that corner. Oh, but copped a shocking bounce. The ball's still on the deck now. Oh, the horse just trotted in the racket, wouldn't let go of it as the ball trickles out over the sideline. And it looks like it's going to be a UK ball is the decision from the umpire. So it will be Leslie Shearing to take the free throw. Rightio, so wait for the umpire's call. Play on now. Leslie Shearing pops it out. Oh, she copped a kind bounce there. Oh, copped a big hit from the speaker as she went past. Leslie Shearing heads over the corner, puts a little lob out. I'll set up kindly for her, but she couldn't take it. And once again, Sue Gow just comes in and mops thing up for the New Zealand side. Sue Gow with the ball. Leslie Shearing riding her hard now. Sue Gow, oh, Olivia Gloin doing a big bit of work on her. Debbie Harris out here, but Sue Gow comes out this time. She gets the kind bounce, cleans it up now, riding down, being hard marked there by Leslie Shearing and Charlotte Piker. They come in, pushing her perilously close to the sideline now, but Sue Gow just sits off. Oh, puts a little pass over to Beth Baker. Beth Baker with the ball now. Leslie Shearing closing in quick, comes in. Oh, Debbie Harris comes in now. But it's Beth Baker still with the ball. She has to take a little turn in centre field. Leslie Shearing, opposing number 1, still riding her hard. But Beth Baker still with the ball. Comes out now, looks to head towards that corner, but Charlotte Pickett just comes in and says, I don't think so. Oh, Beth Baker now, this time pops it over to Sue Gower. This time the pass goes in, straight into the racket of Beth Baker, and the shot goes in, and that's all clear. So the umpires are just going to have a little chat to the players here. So it looks like, from what I can make out, the goal stands. And the big hit from Debbie Harris as she threw it as rewarded in a penalty throw to the New Zealand side. So it'll be Sue Gow now, puts the pass out to Olivia Gloin. So Olivia Gloin with the ball now. Charlotte Pickett comes in to give her a bit of attention, but she's on the wrong side. Olivia Gloin still with the ball. Charlotte Pickett still riding her hard. She puts a little pass in now to Beth Baker. Beth Baker ducks in stick side. Thinks about the backhand shot, but opts against it. Oh, neat little spin there on top of the D. Left Debbie Harris for dead and rides into the open goal. So that makes it now 16 goals, plays 12.
Ball goes in, it's knocked down in the mud. And it's Leslie Shearing who pulls it in. She's in a whole heap of traffic. Debbie Harris manages to spot the ball in the mud somehow. God knows how, because no one else could see it, but Debbie Harris pulls it up for the UK. She goes downfield, floats a little pass across to Leslie Shearing. I am assuming that is the ball and not just a clod of mud, but anyway, Leslie Shearing with the ball in her stick. Drives across the D, looks her way through, looking to work her way around. Sue Gow in this number 3 shirt, checks up, steps round the side, takes a bit of wood, flicks a little one out the side. Goal judges say no. Score remains at 16-12. So Sue Gow will float a long one out into midfield. She'll chase it herself, and then there's a whole pack of players waiting there. Well, umpire Patrick O'Sullivan signalling it's going to be moved up. Saying that the UK calls an obstruction to the free throw. Right, so Beth Eagle will get the free throw from the 30-yard line. It just lands absolutely dead in the mud, but Beth Eagle will turn quickest for it, sweep it up and bang it through the post. 17 plays 12. You get the feeling the game is slipping away from the UK a little bit.
Yeah, New Zealand just putting a couple on out to a 5-goal lead now, 17 goals to 12. Rightio, the ball goes in now. It all hits Sue Gower in the head and pops out the UK side, and it's Lizzie Shearing. Lizzie Shearing mops it up. Debbie Harris takes care of Sue Gower. Lizzie Shearing once again heads over to that corner. How's the bounce going to sit for her? Oh, not kindly, but it's on the deck. She's got plenty of time. Just comes back in now, cleans it up. Sue Gower comes in, gives her a big hit, but Lizzie Shearing just loses her on the turn. Rides across. Oh, the big overhand shot, and it's all clear. So a much needed goal there to the UK side, 17 goals to 13. Rightio, so the players come in, oh, it goes in, straight to the stick now, Debbie Harris. Debbie Harris with the ball, oh, great bit of work in back play there by Charlotte Pikett, takes care of Sue Gower. The pass goes in, Lizzie Shearing rides into an open goal. Great team goal there by the UK side, Debbie Harris just plucked it out back. Charlotte Pikett took care of Sue Gower and Lizzie Shearing did the rest. So we're back to a 3-goal ball game now, 17 goals to 14. Rightio, so it's in now, big high one at the back. First two will be Sue Gower, oh, but she couldn't take it, she left it on the deck. Charlotte Pikett with a great pick up there now. Charlotte Pikett riding down now, she's got Lizzie Shearing out in front. Time is the only enemy for him now, but Charlotte Pikett puts a pass in, Lizzie Shearing rides in, and the sticks go up. And it's just in the nick of time. So at the end of the fifth, 17 goals plays 15. New Zealand hold on to a 2-goal ball game.
Ball goes in, it's up high on the sticks. Jason Webb tries to get up there to catch it on his little horse, but he can't. He digs it out of the mud though. Jason Webb on that little horse, Rosie. I think the word unpredictable could be best used to describe Rosie. Jason Webb. Jason Webb puts Rosie down, leaps a little bit down towards the 30-yard line, but Jason Webb bounces. Still on the mud, he pulls it back in. Checks up in the corner, steps round Gary Malcolm, drives in towards the post, lines him up. Jason Webb puts it back within 1, 17 plays 16. The UK men, they will fight to the very end for this. And they're back within 1. So get behind your sides, ladies and gentlemen. They need you now. Ball goes in, it's snapped by Jason Webb on the front. Jason Webb cleans it off the front of the line-out, bounces, doesn't get it pulled back in. And we'll see what the umpire says. Well, some sort of infringement as Jason Webb went for that bounce. And he'll get the free throw right in front of goal. Jason Webb comes in, shoots a big one up over top. Goal judges say his back is level.
Yes, we've got a ball game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. She's all tied up, 17 goals apiece. Rightio, they come in now, the ball goes in, it's popped out the UK side, and it's James Davison. He just cleans that one up out the back. James Davison with the ball, being hard marked there by Shane Hill. Jason Burbage just comes in to try and take one off of him. James Davison finds a bit of open territory now, just says, let's go, Pony, riding down now. He's got Jason Webb waiting for him. Oh, James Davison with a big long pass. It went in, Gary Malcolm nearly saw the first bit, but it's Jason Webb, mops it up, and all clear. So locks of fortune there for the UK side. Gary Malcolm nearly plucked that one out, but left it on the deck, and Jason Webb just cleaned it up right into the goal and slotted it through. UK take the lead. Rightio, the ball's in now. This time it's out the New Zealand side. Gary Malcolm leaves it on the deck. They've all ridden over it, but it's Regan Gloyne. Regan Gloyne, the number 1 for the New Zealand side, with the ball now on the fresh pony. Jason Webb comes in, gives him a big bump. Jason Burbage comes in for a swing, but Regan Gloyne just avoids them all now. Gary passes it off to Gary Malcolm. He's copping a ton of attention there from Jason Webb and Jason Burbage, but he's good enough to evade them all. Gary Malcolm still with the ball now. Jason Webb comes in, gives him a big hit, but not too sure that one was legal. And it looks like it's going to be, it's a free goal to the New Zealand side, so we're tied back up 18 goals apiece. Rightio, they come in the line. Oh, this time it's Regan Gloin. Regan Gloin takes that one, being hard pressured there by Jason Webb. Has to pop it out to Gary Malcolm. The ball's still on the deck. Shane Hill comes in. He cleans it up now, the number 2 for the New Zealand side. Shane Hill with the ball. He's cool as a cucumber. This bloke just goes for a little ride. Gary Malcolm comes in, takes care of Jason Burbage. Shane Hill just sitting there. He just says, look at me, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the ball and you're not going to get it back. Jason Burbage comes in, thinks about the swing, but Gary Malcolm still doing a wonderful job, comes in now, gives Jason Webb a big bump. Shane Hill still with the ball, and he's still being chased hard by Jason Burbage. He just has a little glance over his shoulder at the shot clock, puts the pass in now to Regan Gloin. He takes it with open arms. Regan Gloin with the ball. He's got James Davison to contend with. Oh, thinks about driving around the front. Pops back in, stick side. James Davison just sitting off him. Oh, he goes for a little ride, comes in, stick side. Cops a big hit there from James Davison. But it's all clear is the call.
So 19-18 in favour of New Zealand. They'll go and line up on Patrick O'Sullivan on the marquee side of this field. UK support roaring their team back into this. They're down by 1. It's still very doable. Ball goes in, it's out on the New Zealand side. And it's flicked up in the air. Sticks reach for it, no one can grab it in a minute. It's loose again, it's still there. And it's James Davison snaps it up for the UK. James Davison flicks a little pass out in front of Jason Webb. Even Jason Webb couldn't hold that one. Oh, he did manage to regather it. He tried to flick a little shot out. And it just went wide of a post. Jason Webb doing an incredible job just to pull that one in. And couldn't quite make the shot on target. So Gary Malcolm will get the 30-yard clearing throw. He'll look to push it out low into the mud. And he'll chase it himself. They'll all miss it. Jason Webb will get right to it first. Jason Webb will snap it up for the UK. He'll go down to the 30-yard line, bounces, pulls it back in. Jason Webb up against Gary Malcolm, drives over front of him, lines up a post, shoots it through, 19 all. 19 all the score in the 6th and final chukker. An incredible last chukker from the UK men. They have fought this back from 2 goals down. They have dragged it back to 19 all and they'll come together again. Umpire tells them to get straight. Umpire says hold time. So they come together again on umpire Alan Molloy. Ball goes in, it's in the mud. No one can dig it up. New Zealand can dig it up. Shane Hill picks it up for New Zealand. He goes downfield. That's time though. Tied up at 19 all at the end of the 6th. And we go to golden goal. UK ladies versus New Zealand ladies. It's golden goal time. Umpire has a quick word before they line up and they come together. Ball goes in, it's out the back and the freeze will race for it. Debbie Harris goes over top of it. Charlotte Pikett doesn't miss it. Charlotte Pikett from the UK in a whole heap of traffic. Woods laid in, the ball comes loose. And it's Olivia Gloin who swoops on it for New Zealand. Olivia Gloin for New Zealand turns and runs downfield. Beth Feeker running up alongside. A little pass goes across to Beth Feeker. Beth Feeker checks in behind Debbie Harris. Goes for a little bit of a ride. Will come round for the post. Goes for a very big ride. Comes in again. Beth Feeker just determined to make sure this one goes to a ride across the face of goals. This for the win. Beth Feeker just checks up over top. She won't want to miss this one. Beth Feeker still just looking at those posts, trying to make doubly sure. Debbie Harris doing her most, looks over a little overarm over top. Goal judges say it's good. New Zealand win the golden goal, 20 plays 19. So New Zealand end 5th, the UK end 6th in the World Cup. Like I said, both countries would have hoped for higher at the start of this contest, but they put on a hell of a show here, so put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. As the last Polocrosse action we've got today.